Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, the final few episodes of And Just Like That. Season 2 has brought out the worst in Carrie, who has become so enamored with Aiden Shaw that she is virtually blinded by the prospect of a future together that she only has eyes for Aiden and two spacious residences. She has given up a lot of her best qualities in order to create room for him, but in doing so, she has lost all understanding of what truly makes her tick, including her circle of friends, her writing, her intuition, and her previous apartment. In And Just Like That, Carrie has a problem with her Aiden tunnel vision. Carrie has increased the pace of things to an absolute breakneck pace in an effort to secure Aiden for the long term. She has placed enormous pressure on both herself and Aiden to enable their rekindled relationship to succeed. She now has complete tunnel vision when it concerns anything other than her future with him as a result of doing that. And this includes excluding Aiden himself in this process, red flags and all. After all, in an effort to demonstrate how serious she is this time around, in other words, that she's in it till the bitter end, she has since sold her previous apartment and purchased a huge one with space for her, Aiden, and his children. During Season 2, Episode 10, Aiden receives a call from his ex-wife informing him that Wyatt, his 14-year-old son, smashed his truck and had some broken bones as a result. As a result, Aiden boarded the next flight and returned to Virginia. It proved out to be even worse after they returned and saw the full gravity of the issue because Wyatt had been driving under the influence and preferred to spend that night at his dad's house rather than his mother's. Aiden phones Carrie and tells her everything, sobbing uncontrollably and questioning why he is in New York and not there for his son. Carrie is on the phone, taking every detail in and listening to her partner cry, but she really doesn't have a decent response to this. This response is understandable given that Wyatt is seriously jeopardizing her promising future with Aiden. The situation Carrie is currently in is predictable because she put all of her eggs in one basket and moved too quickly. She tossed precaution to the wind and disregarded all warnings to calm down. Despite the fact that Aiden has always had a full life and family back in Virginia, Carrie preferred to concentrate entirely on their time together in New York, far from anything else. It's also on him to consent to purchase a new apartment someplace so far away from his children because he was truly never able to make decisions of this nature like Carrie can. Nevertheless, Carrie made the decision to move forward despite those circumstances, which only prepared her for the kind of situation she is currently in. Could Carrie even be bothered anymore? Answer: it definitely doesn't appear like it, especially after these recent And Just Like That episodes. Depending on what happens with Aiden, she might suddenly need her closest companions by her side. But Carrie's blind spot didn't simply conceal the truth of her connection with Aiden. Her friendships, which were once worth more to her than any other aspect in her life, were also affected. In Episode 10, we observed Cheetah's, Miranda Hobbs' ex-partner, roasted and humiliated her at their first comic performance in a very long time. Miranda was in attendance at the set with Carrie and Aiden, but Carrie didn't say anything other than to appear uncomfortable and shrug her shoulders while she continued to make fun of their old relationship. Carrie, who is meant to be one of Miranda's closest friends, did not follow her when she eventually left the gathering in a fit of humiliation, despair, and wrath. Carrie stayed with Aiden and chose to ignore the scenario that had just taken place in front of her. Another buddy would have either called Chi immediately after the fact or at the very least run after their friend who was obviously upset. Additionally, despite being far closer pals with Miranda, who Carrie basically urges to simply suck it up for her and go anyhow, she refuses to exclude Chi from her place of residence farewell party. It will be interesting to watch where the relationship between Carrie and Aiden goes, but maybe even more interesting to see how her friendships will be impacted by any potential repercussions. See you eventually on another engrossing review. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.